In this tutorial, I will walk you through importing your class materials within this system. If you have old materials still residing in Campus Cruiser that has not been transferred into the Inside Berklee courses, this video may not yet be relevant to you. Transferring materials from Campus Cruiser is a manual process and has no one-button solution. In such, you will first need to manually transfer your files into this system before you can take advantage of the import option that I am about to show here. So let's say you've recreated materials in this system during the last spring semester. As we approach the fall semester, you may want to know how to move the files from the old semester into the newer semester. Well, as long as you are the teacher in the original master class, you should be able to pick that class and choose the materials you want imported. When you log into Inside Berklee courses, you will see a list of classes on your front page. This list shows you which classes you are enrolled in. It does not necessarily indicate that you are the actual teacher of all or any of these classes. In this example, I am a student in some of these classes and a teacher in some others. That said, the import function will only allow enrolled teachers to obtain materials from and import materials to a new class. In this case, I know that I am a full-fledged teacher in only a few of these listed courses, one being the BTaught 2012 demo course. Let's take a quick look to see what's in this course. You may find materials that you want imported and some others that you don't want imported. When I'm done looking through this course, I can click the My Courses button to go back to the listing of classes on the front page. I would like to import that BTaught 2012 demo course into my new course. I know that within this course, I am enrolled as a teacher as seen in this block. As you can also see, this course is pretty much empty. It is filled with default items such as the instructor announcements and class forum. I usually like to leave the class as is before I begin my process of importing materials. If I look halfway down the settings block, you should see an option for import. Click the import link to see the eligible classes to import from. In this new screen, I am given a shorter list of classes that I'm able to import from. Remember, this list actually shows me classes that I have access as a teacher. If you need to search for a specific class, you can use the search tool here by entering part or the entire name of the class and clicking the search option. In this instance, I know I want to import the materials from the BTaught 2012 demo course, so I select the class and click Continue. In this next screen, you will see a list of items that are checked or unchecked. These are the backup settings of your activities, blocks, filters, or the personalized learning designer settings. Make sure that everything except including blocks and PLD log data are unchecked. If you accidentally leave the include blocks checked, your import may fail, so it is imperative to remember to uncheck the include blocks checkbox. So what remains checked would be the include activities, include filters, and include PLD data. Click Next. Now in the third import screen, you will see materials that reside in the original BTaught 2012 demo course. By default, everything here is checked to indicate that all the materials from the BTaught class will be imported into my new class. Before you move forward, I highly recommend that you do not import your instructor announcements and the class forum. Since these announcements were geared toward your previous semester, importing older announcements or group discussions may cause some confusion. Imagine importing an old announcement about spring break when you are in the fall semester. To avoid that, uncheck the instructor announcements and class forum. If you would like to import all the remaining items in your class, go ahead and scroll down and click the Next button. Otherwise, if you need to import only a few items, you can deselect single items that you do not want imported. Or you can skip a whole section by deselecting the checkbox next to the section title name. This will tell the system to skip this whole section and its contents during the import process. For demo purposes, I am deselecting the What is Sound section and all the other sections after that. You will notice when I deselect each section that the checkboxes within that section becomes grayed out. This indicates that these items here will not be imported. Then, at the bottom of the page, click the Next option. This next screen gives you a review of the items that you have chosen to import. There will be green check marks next to the items that you want, and red X's next to items that will not be imported. You can go through and confirm the items here. If you notice a mistake, you can go to the previous screen and make updates. If everything is A-OK, click the Perform Import button once. Do not click the Import button again, even if you think you do not perceive any change on this page. The system is actually compiling all the data and criteria you have set and performing the import in the background. A good indicator to know if the page is actually doing something. Look at the address bar of your browser window or the reload symbol to see if there is any movement. Also, the length of your import time depends on the size of the original class. When your import is complete, you will be brought to the final confirmation page. Click the Continue button to return to My New Course. And voila! You should now see the selected materials in My New Course.